Why should you? Okay, I think we are live on YouTube. Those who are joining us from YouTube, remember to subscribe to this channel, to like the training, and to leave a comment. What have you learned, and to share it with somebody. So today is a continuation. It's a continuation of our yesterday's discussion. And yesterday we talked a lot about USDA. Channel, to like the training and to leave a comment. What have you learned, and to share it with somebody. So now, how many of us at least by now, give me a one in the chat if you understand dollar cost averaging and if you know the effect of dollar cost averaging. Give me a yes in the chat. Give me a yes in the chat if you know dollar cost averaging. That is very important because we understood that the first step for you to profit in martingale strategy is being able to know. How many of us remember someone to write for me what was the first thing that has to be done in order for you to profit in martingale strategy? Somebody, if you are trading using martingale strategy, someone give me some answer. How many of us remember? You remember what has to be done, what one has to ensure that it is done, well done, in order for them to surely profit from martingale strategy. Can someone give me an answer in the chat? Let me see if there were people who followed. We said there is one thing that is supposed to be in place for you to be able to profit in martingale. I have 12 people in the class. If I see no one is responding and no one is answering, we end our call. Very easy, very easy. We end our call very easy. So how many of us remember? You remember what you need to do. The first thing you remember that has to be done that will determine whether you will profit or not. The first thing, the first rule. How many of us remember it? Type it for me in the chat. Hey, let me see if people were in yesterday's call, because today is a continuation of yesterday. How many of us remember? You remember? Give me a thumb, give me an answer in the chat. I need some answers in the chat. No one remembers. Frank, don't write in the screen. Now I see who is writing. Now I see who is writing. Frank, don't write in our screen. Now I see who is writing. What is the first thing if you want to profit? No one was here. Come on, guys. What is the first thing if you want to profit in martingale? If you want profit from martingale, if you want profit from martingale, what is the first thing? That's correct. That's right, Dr. Jairus. Only one person I'm interacting with, guys. Are you serious? We are going to end our call. I will have a one-on-one with Dr. Jairus. We have a one-on-one and we leave you here. You are very determined not to respond. And so we shall deal with Dr. Jairus. So we said the very first thing that you should not violate is choosing a good quality, choosing a coin. The quality of coin you are going to trade will influence your result. The quality of coin. So for you to profit, number one thing you should look at, I am entering this coin, but is it a quality coin? And the effect of a good, a high quality, the effect of a high quality coin is that when it go down, it has the potential to come up. When it go down, it has the potential to come up. This is basically because it has good community. It has good community. Basically, what determines the quality of the coin, it has a good community. It has, what am I saying? You can't hear me.
Can't hear.
I believe you can hear me now. I believe you can hear me now. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. What determines the quality of the coin? As you choose the coin you want to trade, what determines the quality of the coin is the community, which you might not see as a new beginner. This class is suitable for new beginners, okay? But even people who have been doing this for a long time, it is very good for you. Next is the market capitalization. What is the market cap of that coin that you want to trade? Market cap. Market cap. Hello, what is the market cap? So, and this is very important. The market cap is what we use mainly to rate the coins. Take, for example, when you go on CoinMarketCap, that application or website, you are going to find that they are putting numbers, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, like that. So these are coins, you see. Then you are going to find on number 1, there is Bitcoin. And it is trading at 110,000. In fact, it has gone down. And then you are going to see Ethereum. It is trading at 2,600. You are going to see USDT trading at $1. You are going to see which other, is it XRP that comes next there? I should think so. Should be XRP. You are going to see XRP. Yeah, that's correct. You are going to see number 4, XRP, coming in number 4 at a price of how much? At a price of $2. Then that is 2.2. Then you are going to see on number 5, BNB. BNB comes on number 5. And then BNB price sits at 600. Sits at 600. Come on. Sits at $600. $685. Now, what do you see here? What do you see here? Are we letting this coin is based on the prices? If Bitcoin is on number 1, okay. In fact, let me use if XRP, if USDT, which is $1, is ranked on number 3, whereas BNB, which is priced at 685, is ranked at 84. I mean at number 5. All right. XRP is at $2.2. It is ranked at number 4. Yet this one is at number 3, USDT. What determines the rank of the coin is what we call market cap. The market cap of that coin. The market cap in layman's language is the money that so far investors have entered in that particular project. Give me a yes. A yes if you copy. How much money has entered in that project? The money investors have entered in that project determines the market cap. That is what we call a market cap. All together. And the market cap is the king. So when we hear the person saying, we are expecting Bitcoin to do 10x this year, they are trying to say the market cap of Bitcoin will multiply itself 10 times, not the price. When you hear people say, we are expecting XRP to 10x, XRP to 10x this year, they are not trying to say that 10x, the price of one XRP is going to multiply 10 times. No, they are trying to say the market cap of XRP is going to multiply 10 times. Do you copy? So we see Bitcoin leading the race with 2.1 trillion, 2.14 trillion dollars. Let's just go straight to our Mexi. I mean, let's get straight on our what? Our screen here. My phone is about to go. Okay. Are you seeing what I'm talking about? So when you open a coin market cap, everyone, you need to have this application. When you open coin market cap, they show you here the top 100 coins. You change this. Let me change it to top 100. Top 100. So they are going to bring me the list of the top 100 coins by market cap. The top 100 coins by market cap. I would gather now. By market cap. By market cap. And then when I tap here, when I tap here, they can bring me top 100 coins by price now. I think that by price. So Bitcoin still leads at on this one. Still leads, and then we have a coin here. It's called the PAXG. That is the ticker name. Comes number 2, trading at $3,312. Then we have Exalt. I don't know which name is that. Then it is reading at 3,200. Then Ethereum comes on number what? on number 2. This is it in terms of prices. So as you go down, the price continues to reduce. And we have the top 100 highly priced coins. The last one and the cheapest on the list is called the BTT at the moment. And Pepe comes next. But this is one thing you should not notice. The market cap here, these numbers, they are still the same. They are still the same. They didn't change. So for me, my focus is on the market cap. So when I tap here on market cap, they will sort my coins according to the biggest with the market cap to the smallest. So according to the market cap, this is coin number 100. We have 99. We have how to get it? Man has come in the market, you guys. The last time I checked, the coin that was on top 100 had 500 million. Now the top 100 is 700 millions. 700 what? Millions. But that is not my discussion. So how many of us have understood how do we check the market cap of the coin? So Bitcoin is the leading with 2.1 trillion, followed by Ethereum with 320 billion, followed by USDT at 152.95 billion, XRP 132 billion. This is how we determine the quality of the coin. Now listen to me. After understanding this, Loyochu says, choose. If you choose a high quality asset, and if its value does not plunge to zero, you can profit. What that simply means, for a coin to plunge to zero, it simply means investors have lost trust in that coin and they sold everything, and the market cap has literally gone down. It has gone down. So the coin has plunged to zero. It has gone to zero. So if someone bought it at a price of $100, $107,000, the price continued going down. People started selling. The price went down. You went in a negative floating loss of 99%. If you go in negative 99% floating loss, it simply means that coin, in your case, it has plunged to zero. So these scenarios only happen if you trade a low quality asset. And this is what happens. High quality asset like Bitcoin, these are the characteristics. The higher the quality of the asset that you trade, the lower the volatility. Volatility. Let me just write that one more time here. So write these ones down in your notebook. Write these ones down in your notebook. Write this one down in your notebook. All right. So we are still on the quality of the coin. How do we pick a good coin? The higher the quality, the higher the quality. In this case, we are measuring quality by market cap. By what? By market cap. If I'm confusing you, tell me. Market market cap. So we can say the bigger the market cap of a coin you are trading. Let me remove this and focus, utilize the term just market cap. I will replace the word high quality with market cap. The higher the market cap, the lower the volatility. In short, the more money this coin has in it, the slower its movement. It won't move very fast. It won't go up very fast. It won't go down very fast. But the statement doesn't stop there. The safer the coin, the safer the coin. These kind of coins, it's advisable. They are advisable for people who have small capital. If you are trading with small capital, if your capital is small, keep yourself in big market caps. Do you copy? Because they protect your small capital. The higher the market cap, the lower the volatility, and the safer the coin. The lower the market cap, the lower the market cap, the lower the market cap, the higher the volatility. The lower the market cap, the higher the volatility. And the riskier. The riskier, I don't know if that's the spell, the riskier the project. Now listen to me. Listen to me very carefully here. This thing, volatility, okay? The faster the coin, the advantage of a lower volatility, a higher volatility, is that the robot buys the margin calls faster, or it enters your money in the market faster, and the drop percentages are expected to be higher. So I hope I'm confusing you. I think I'm confusing you now. Let us do this. I'll take you on your loyal chew. Come to your loyal chew here. Open your loyal chew. You want to trade. I'm going to come, create a strategy, my strategy settings. We shall create a strategy. This is the first thing you need to learn. Creating a strategy for your capital. How do you create a strategy for your capital? Come down here. You tap on main. All right. Tap on my strategy settings. We want to create strategy for your capital. Which capital? How much do we create? How much capital? How many of us? Let me remove these ones. If it's your first time to do this, your screen will be blank like this. Okay. So you want to add a strategy. Then you tap on add it now. And then this page is going to open up. When this page opens up, it is time now to create a strategy for a particular amount of capital you intend to use. A particular amount of capital you intend to use. So you customize your strategy. So first of all, the question to ask yourself, how much capital do I want to enter in a coin? How much capital am I willing to enter in a coin? Maybe you have $1,000 on Binance and you want to use $500 to trade. Meaning the capital you want to trade with is 500. You can come and create a strategy for $500. Maybe you have 500. You want to trade with all the 500. You create a strategy for $500. Are we together now? Do you copy? Do you copy? Now listen. There are two ways. Okay? There are two ways. Okay, before I get there, I think I'm going ahead of myself. Let's first of all finish this particular page. It is on this page that we enter the strategy. We give instructions to Royal Chu. It is from this page that we enter strategy. This page here is called the trade settings. Trade settings. How did I get to this page? I told you I tapped here. I tapped on my strategy setting, then add it now, and this page showed up. You can also arrive to this page if you directly go to pick a coin. Take, for example, I don't want to create a strategy before choosing a coin. I want to enter a strategy in a coin as I choose a coin. So I want to trade a coin called to trade Bitcoin. So I come and search. Listen to me. Come and search. Tap on the search engine here. Search for the coin you want to trade. Tap on all. And then search for the coin, Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Some of you now are confusing this, the best currencies. You see, there are 4 currencies here. There is USDT, there is the Bitcoin, there is Ethereum, there is USDC. What are those ones? Those are called the base currencies. If you have USDT on Binance, if you have USDT on Binance, it means you want to trade Bitcoin with a base currency of USDT to make a trading pair. Give me a 1 if you copy. If you have if you have Bitcoin, all right, let's get back here. These base currencies, someone made a mistake. That's why I'm touching that point. There's someone who sent me a screenshot and they had made a mistake. If you have Bitcoin in Binance and you are, it's the one you want to use to buy, our base currency is Bitcoin.
So it is going to be, maybe you want to buy Ethereum. So it is going to be Ethereum. You are buying Ethereum using BTC. So BTC is a base currency. This, we call it a trading pair. That is called a trading pair. Now, that is not my focus. I wanted to bring you here. Now you have chosen your coin. Tap in the name of the coin. When you tap in the name of the coin, this page will show up. And then you tap on create. Once you tap on create, they will ask you which robot do you want to use. I want to trade using Martingale strategy robot. And I'm going to tap on create again. And then our page, the other page is going to show up, the one I told you, where we enter settings from. Do you copy? The other page of trade settings is going to show up. It is down here, this one. This is the page where we are supposed to enter settings from. So don't activate before you enter settings. You have to tap on trade settings so that you can enter the settings you want to use in that particular trade if you are trading a coin. So I wanted to show you those are two ways that you can access trade setting page. However, in this manner, when you tap on trade setting, usually if you are trading the coin for the very, very first time, it is going to, the page is going to look like this. Smart create. Smart create means those are default settings of Loyal2. So you want to manually create. These are automatically generated. But for you, you want to manually create. So you tap on manually create so that you enter your settings. You customize your strategy. I would get that. You customize your strategy. Hold on. All right, guys, you can hear me now. Someone says I'm lost now. Sorry, I had the visit on my door. Can you hear me now? Can we continue? Okay. Let us finish. So I said, when you reach this page, if you see this page, don't activate, don't save. We want to manually create right here on top, manually create. So when you tap on manually create, this is going to show up, okay? And on this page, there are a number of things that the bot is going to ask you to feed. the information you have to enter. It's going to ask you, what is the first buying amount I should use? I think by now, most of you on the call, you should know first buying amount. I told you first buying amount. If you are using $1,000, let's say, okay, the robot is going to ask you, how much money out of the $1,000 should I use the moment I get in the market? Then you say, I want you to use $15. I want you to use $7. I want you to use $12. I want you to use $20. I want you to use $50. Because we want to buy the dip. That's why we put the margin calls. So the second question you need to answer. So that's first buying amount. The second question you want to answer is margin calls. How many times should I enter the remaining balance? So if you are using $1,000 again, and you have put, let's say, $20 on your first buying amount, it means you are remaining with $980. So this is money on reserve. So Loyochu is asking you, how should I enter? How many times should I buy the dip? How many times should I monitor the market so that I enter more money in the market for you, buying more coins at a cheaper price? Give me a 1 if you copy. What margin calls are? Give me a 1 if you copy. So we are left with $980. So the number you put here is the number of times the robot is going to be entering the remaining balance. So if you put there 11, the way it is there, it means you are telling the robot to buy 11 more times. And each time it will be buying, you have to even provide it how much money it will be entering that particular time. So that is where that takes us to the second feature called the margin configurations. So I want you, if you want to get good at instructing Loyochu, master these 3. Master these 3 as a beginner. How do I calculate first buying amount? How do I get number of margin calls? How do I configure my margin calls? If you can do that, you are going to be able to get a strategy for any capital. First buying amount, margin call limits, number of margin calls, and margin call configurations. So margin call configuration is basically telling the robot that this is how you should monitor these other buys. So let's, for example, say we put there 5. So when we put there 5, when you tap here on margin configuration, you are going to see the number of times are 5. There is this one, first call, second call, third call, fourth call, and the 5th call. And that makes it number of margin call. The next thing you need to get good at calculating is the margin call drops, the percentage drop, and then the multiple buying ratio. Give me a yes if you understand that, because I'm now getting to the final part. The final part. How do we calculate these things? How do we get these figures? Give me a yes if you've understood. Those features are about buying. Buying is very important. Selling is easier. Because selling, you just tell the robot, wall position take profit ratio. And it will sell when the market go up. But buying is where I want you to get good at. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Because I'm about to finalize. So if you understand those 4 things, can someone type them for me? those of you who have fast fingers, if you can summarize them in a message there. How do I calculate first buying amount? How do I calculate margin call limit? How do I calculate the percentage? This percentage here. Which percentage is this one? The robot is going to be monitoring this percentage before it puts more money in your market, in the market. And then how do I determine the multiple buying ratio? Hello. So those are how many? There are 4 or 5 things. First buying amount, margin call limit. Yeah, in fact, there are 4. First buying amount, margin call limit, percentage drop, or margin call drop. This one, margin call drop, and then multiple buying ratio. These are 4 features that I need you to master. If you get these clear, you are going to make life easier for yourself. Then I can teach you the indicators. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you how do you get the first buying amount? How do you get the margin call limit? How do you get the margin call drop? How do you get the multiple buying ratio? If you get these ones, you can set a strategy for any capital. It's not complicated. Give me a yes if you've understood those ones. If you take notes, take them down, write them down, write them down, write them down. So let us start with first buying amount. Let us start with first buying amount. Now, again, I'm going to take you back to my first sharing where I said the person who understands the product best is the creator of that product. So there is this other part that this particular page gives you an advantage on. Okay, let me first go back. If you access trade setting page via my strategy setting from this side, if you tap my strategy setting and then add it now, and then you get here. Can everybody now get here? Are we still on the same page? Am I confusing? Is that hard? Is it hard to get here? Is it easy? Is it hard to get to this page? Is it easy or is it hard? Is it easy or is it hard? Have I confused anyone? Is it easy or is it hard? Let me see. Everybody, let's type. Let me see. Is it easy or is it hard? Can everyone get to this page? Everyone can get to this page. Wonderful. So the other one I showed you, you are going straight. You are basically going straight into the coin. What the disadvantage in that is that if you go straight by, if you go straight by selecting the coin and you start feeding the data in it, the strategy you have created will be just for that coin. It means you will have to do it again if you are trading a different coin. But if you go through my strategy setting, you are going to create a template and it will be there. You can enter it in different coins every time you want to get in the market. And that makes your life easy. So you just enter every time you want to trade, you just enter that strategy in the coin. You enter that strategy in the coin, and that will make your life much easier. I believe we are now good to go. So here on my trade, on trade settings, there is another part. This one, I will talk about it tomorrow. Risk type. The risk type part. Okay, so I think for now, let us focus on first buying amount. So here is the thing. If you are new in the business, you can start with using the default margin call drop. These two. You can use the default margin call drop and multiple buying ratio. You might not need to change those ones. Can I repeat that statement? Before you start manipulating these ones, before you master how to manipulate them, as a beginner, you can maintain the default. The ones that are there, the ones LoyalChow has created, they are good. They are going to aid you from floating loss. You are not going to float. You are not going to be in abnormal floating loss. You can use the default margin call drop and the default multiple buying ratio. So all you need to tell the robot are two things: first buying amount and margin call drop, and in margin call limit. Do we copy? So for new people, keep these, keep them, keep these ones, keep the default. That is for margin call drop and for multiple buying ratio. Do you copy? Give me a yes if you copy. So that leaves us with only two things you need to give your robot. That leaves us with only two instructions you need to give your robot. As a beginner, this is approach number one. You use the default margin call drop. As you get to know how to maneuver the market, you are going to start adjusting those margin call drop to your preference, to your risk appetite, to the kind of coin you are trading. But as a beginner, I would encourage you, you can use the default margin call drop and the margin multiple buying ratio. So all you need to do is give your robot two instructions when it comes to buying. Which instruction? Am I keeping it easy? Which instruction? Give LoyalChow this one and this one. And then you are going to come down here and tell the robot, do you want it to? That is when it comes to buying. Am I making this easy for you? So that you can, anyone can do this. So just learn how to calculate first buying amount and margin call drop. I mean margin call limit. And then the other two, you leave them the same. So let me give you a formula to calculate first buy-in amount. So the first buy-in amount you are going to use will depend on how many margin calls. Number one, the capital you are using, and how many margin call limits, the number of margin calls you want the robot to make. Let's say $105. One thing you are going to notice, when you keep or when you use the default multiple buying ratio, the robot will always be multiplying the figure you put here. Did I confuse you? Let me repeat. If we use the default multiple buying ratio, these ones, what we are telling the robot, that when the market drops from where you entered from with negative 3.5%, the robot is going to multiply 2 times the amount you have put on the first buying amount. If the market drops with -4 again, the robot will multiply 4 times that amount. So if you have put $7, it will multiply 2 times 7, and it will enter $14 when the market drops. Then it will multiply again 4 times 7, and it will enter. That is going to be how much? That will be how much? $28. Then it will multiply multiply 8 times 7. So it will be multiplying the figure here, this one. So the bigger the figure you put here, the bigger the first buy in the what? The bigger the amount of money the robot will be entering in the market. So if I have $105, I can say I'll put here 7. So first buying amount is 7. Then I'm going to reduce my margin call limit to be 3. So I'm done. What that simply means, I have told the robot to do this. Okay. It is going to enter on this first call. The robot is going to enter $14. The second call, the robot is going to enter $28. Then the next one, it is going to enter $56. Now we have our first buying amount on top, which is $7 FBA. So if we add the 7 plus 14 plus 28 plus 56, what is the total? Can someone give me an answer? That should be $105. So the robot has entered all my money in the market. Do you copy? If we add these ones, if you add 7 plus 14 plus 28 plus 56, the robot has entered $105 in the market. So in that case, I am done by simply giving these 2 instructions. So you just go on your calculator. Go on your calculator and put in 7. If you put 7 plus 14, you just keep doubling it. Then plus 28, then plus 56. That's 105. If you want to use, you can adjust and say, I'm going to do 20 plus C. That is now a big margin. That is now that first buying amount. I expect the market to be bearish. And so you are, I think I'll talk about the risk profiles tomorrow. Okay, so 20 plus 40 plus 80. So that is someone who has a capital of $140. But listen to me, guys. I'm now concluding this. So if you've understood how to get those 2, give me a yes in the chat. If you've understood how to determine if someone has a capital of you just keep playing with the first buying amount. When you choose change the first buying amount, just know the robot will be doubling or multiplying it. So now come and put here your take profit. Maximum take 3%. Maximum take 3%. The rest are okay. Change from cycle to 1 shot if you are not using MACD or RSI. And then you can save. We shall talk about the indicators in our coming days. Hopefully tomorrow I'll touch the indicator. Now, here we are ready. We have set a strategy. We have saved it for $105. You can even name it. You can name the strategy by putting the name here. You can name the strategy by putting the name here. Someone was asking me yesterday, Coach, talk about what's that name? Was it start small, win big? What was that? I want you to understand YOLO so that you can utilize it. I don't know if that makes it complicated. I can spoon feed you people. Very, very well. But you can create and put there the name you want. You can even put there just $100. 105 strategy. 105 strategy. Simple. There's nothing special about a name. The thing is settings. and then I save. And there you go. So if I want to trade with $105, all I need to do, I come and select my coin that I've identified. Maybe I want to, you have coin market cap. You can say me I trade the top 100 coins. I don't go below. So come and pick a coin. I say I am going to trade Bonk. Then I come on Loyochu, search for Bonk. I'll come on Loyochu and search for Bonk. Put the name Bonk. They will bring it for me, tap in it. I understand, create, martingale strategy, create again. I understand, trade settings, manually create. And now when I reach here, I don't again start feeding these things, margin call limit, percentage, no. I don't do that. I just tap on my template, choose a strategy. And then I will tap here, anywhere here. And my strategy will enter into Bonk. Here it is. Have you seen? My strategy has entered into Bonk. So I just changed the first buying amount. Remember, the other side, I used this $7. I will change it to 7. And then I save. Simple. Simple. And then I activate. You activate and you are in the market. All right. So you keep yourself trading what? Wall warehouse mode. If you don't want the robot to buy again after it has sold that coin, make sure that up here there is one short. Okay. You will make sure that there is one short there. Guys, have we understood that? Can I get some yeses because I am done? All right. So tomorrow, I'm going to make it even much more simpler. You can instruct ChatGPT to generate for you a strategy, and it will give you the 4 instructions according to the market condition. ChatGPT can give you the first buying amount, the margin call limit, the margin call drop, and the multiple buying ratio, plus the take profit. It can give them to you. So you just get a prompt and you ask if you want to be more customable. You can just get a prompt. I sent those prompts. I'm going to send them again. Let me see. Let me see if we can get a prompt here. So download ChatGPT, have it on your phone, and all you have to do is basically to come and ask the robot to ask ChatGPT, what is the best coin you want to trade? It's very easy. I'm trying to get that prompt. Okay, I think it is up here. Guys, this thing is very, very simple. I can't see that prompt, but I shared it on the group. I'll resend it. I'll resend it. So ChatGPT can provide you with the instructions. First buying amount, recommend, you just tell it your capital and the type of category of coins you trade, it will give you the recommendation. So you just go and feed it in Loyochu, and it works very well, perfectly, perfectly. So tomorrow I will talk more about ChatGPT, and I will also talk about entries in the market using the indicators. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. We are supposed to have a presentation. So I think I'll handle it tomorrow in the morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm not going to talk about team building. I'll talk about trading. So make sure you are available so that we can up your skills when it comes to setting up your YouTube. Can we stop here for today? Let me wish you a fantastic night. I have a visitor, so I'm not going to stay very, very long here. I wish you all the best. I hope you've learned something. If you have a question, allow me to handle it tomorrow. Is that okay? Is that okay? If you have a question, allow me to handle it tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, team. I wish you a fantastic night. We catch up tomorrow morning. Have a good night and see you. Bye-bye.